chair for the purposes of this meeting, so do we have any nominations for chair?
Yes, thank you. I'm going to nominate Councillor Guy, please.
Okay, so I don't believe we need to take a vote on that, as Councillor Young has nominated Councillor Guy and Councillor Guy in the chair.
Thank you very much. Yeah, more than happy. Okay, thank you very much. Right, we'll start off with the evacuation procedure, please.
Yeah, let me help with that. So it's effectively that we're not expecting any alarms today, so if you hear an alarm, it will be the real deal. If that is the case, members of staff will assist you from exiting the building in a safe manner.
Okay, thank you very much. And we've got apologies for absence.
I have received notification that the representative from Bristol City Council will not be coming today, and no representatives are substituted in consent in their Reese's place, and that's the only notification I'm aware of. I'm not sure if Tim is aware of anything further.
No, Chair.
Thank you very much. Right, declarations of interest. No notice on the floor. Thank you very much. Right, going to item 4. Items of the book, questions and statements. Okay. So we will note the statements of positions that have been submitted, and the reply will be sent accordingly. And I believe we have 5 speakers.
Just 5 statements, Chair, but just 2 speakers.
Okay, and we'll start off with Ms. Kell, please. Thank you. Whenever you're ready.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. I hope you can hear me okay.
Yes.
Wonderful. May I say, first of all, since I'm the first one to speak, I'm actually surprised that we're here. This authority is clearly, in my opinion, wasting a lot of money in discussing something that is really quite minor. I'm here to represent the Welsh bus users. Welsh bus users are also your bus users, because obviously first operate from here and covers our whole area. I've seen quite the poster that you were discussing here today. It was an advertisement about bus drivers. At the time that that poster appeared on buses, Wells Depot, which obviously covers Western, Bath, and further bus route further down was 40 drivers short. I repeat, 40 drivers short. Can you imagine the kind of stress that depot was under, and so was everything else? To recruit drivers was essential. All our buses that come out of Bristol, the main 376, was reduced to hourly rates. The other buses that went to Bath, Bridgewater, Yeovil, Taunton, obviously major places of work, education centres, our hospitals, they were almost unreachable at the time. This was happening all over Bristol, all over Baines, all over Somerset, South Somerset, Dorset, whatever you wish to call it. They're all basically the same buses that cross county. I think you're wasting public money by having this meeting. We're discussing what is apparently a £10,000 poster. It did have bus drivers recruitment, that's what I saw. What I want to know is what's happening with the rest of your marketing budget. You obviously have one, I'm sure you do. I don't see it. Why are you not advertising the £2 fare? why are you not helping build confidence in bus usage, bus transport for the whole of this region? Here we are. Please tell us what you're doing about public transport authorities. That's all I have to say. Thank you for listening to me.
Thank you, Ms. Scow. Thank you for your statements. Appreciated. David Ridgewell.
Well, thank you, Chair. I have to ask the question again. It's taxpayers' money. This is costing money. This meeting, it shouldn't be going ahead. This could have gone on the back of the January meeting if this is such an important item. This is £10,000 of taxpayers' money that I personally was engaged in with the Mayor as a member of the Bus Advisory Panel, which serves this annual Somerset Council. I work for Bristol City Council. That's probably why I'm not here today. We worked on an absolute crisis. We had every bus depot short of drivers at the time. We couldn't maintain services. We were on emergency timetables. This is the Transport Authority. We threw everything at it. We threw posters onto bus stops to recruit drivers. I mean, I sat with the Mayor talking for hours on how to move forward with this, with Bristol officers and with WECA officers who served this authority very well, the ones that work for them, the ones that are direct employees, and we were trying everything to get bus drivers. We went into St Paul, we went into Lawrence Hill, we went into Twerton, we went into Weston. Bath Depot was desperate for bus drivers. We were cancelling buses across the city. Paul Belshot was live every night almost on the BBC reporting this. It was on national television. We had to get bus drivers. We threw everything in marketing. No director in this building told us that this was illegal to go putting any advertising on buses or shelters. And we went through a process with officers from all authorities in those meetings. We then decided to start to wrap buses. Yes, we talked about wrapping. Wrapping anything we could do to get bus drivers. Adverts. Doug Clarenball was involved. Rachel Geronassi, the MPs of First and Stagecoach. We looked at wrapping. I didn't know it was so controversial to put the Mayor on there. I could have put Kevin Guy's picture on if it mattered, or whoever. But the principle was to try and get people to attract to bus travel and to get drivers. And to use the WECA brand of Westlink or West. Now, in the end, it was stopped. So the Mayor rang me up and he said, David, we still want to do something. So I rang round bus companies, and to launch the birthday card, I got a bus. And I put that together with 2 days, and I launched that in Bath with the Mayor. I'm proud of that. I have no problems. Didn't cost you a penny. Sorry, didn't cost you a penny. But this is a transport authority, and it needs to start acting like one. And this today's meeting is not very helpful. Not with the DFT, not with Bristol City Council, not with government. And this needs to start acting professionally. For £10,000, this probably costs more than our Christmas marketing budget. And we need to market buses and trains in Bath and around South Gloucestershire. Sorry to be so angry, but this is just shouldn't be happening. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Mitchell. Just for clarification, unfortunately, I would agree, I would be happy to attach this item to a larger agenda in January, but legally we have to deal with it by the 14th of December is the advice that I've been given. Would I want to be sitting here to talk about saving vital rural bus routes? Would I want to be sitting here to talk about the importance of putting together a proper sustainable transport system that works for everybody and not just a few? Yes, I would. But unfortunately, by law, we have to be here to discuss this item, and that's the crux of it, I'm afraid, David. Right, there are no more public statements, that's correct?
No. So, Dan Ackroyd?
Oh, you're trying to say you
Beg your pardon? We haven't had notification that you were here, I do apologise.
Oh, sir.
You're on my list, Dan. Whenever you're ready.
Cool.
because you haven't said so.
Okay. I do think the West of England should have better presence as a governmental organisation. I don't think getting more people to see a photo of a politician achieves that goal. It's not just a question of marketing. People need to be able to interact with a government body for them to take it seriously. You might have seen a story recently about a group of elderly people who are deeply upset about the lack of bus service in the area where they live, where the bus is making people, or the lack of buses is making people be prisoners in their own home. unable to go anywhere unless they pay for a taxi. These people went and gave a passionate statement at a Bristol City Council meeting, not WECA, because in their mind, buses equals local council. If this authority wants the West of England to be taken seriously as a government body and have members of the public consider it as the provider of their public transport, then this organisation needs to be talking to people in Bristol and in the other areas, listening to what people have to say about transport, even when it's not good news. By the way, I do find it good that the monitoring officer for the West of England takes his job seriously and has written a report under the Section 5 Local Government and Housing Act. This should have been done at Bristol City Council for various reasons, but it hasn't been. It's good to see that at least West of England is run better than Bristol City Council in this regard. Thank you.
Thank you, Secretary. I have no more names and public speakers, so before we move on to item 5, although I do note King's Council and Monitoring Officer's advice that we are porous to proceed, I do feel that it is improper and preferable to have Bristol City Council here to discuss item 5. So therefore, I will defer item 5 to be decided hopefully before the 14th of December, when we can get Bristol City Council to attend the meeting. So I propose adjournment. I'll second it. I adjourn the meeting. Thank you.
I want to say